สวัสดีค่ะ so this video I'm gonna guiding you to go into the shoulder stand series. Why I call the shoulder stand series is that there is a few poses in there, which is we're gonna starting from the shoulder stand Savangasana, and then we go into Halasana, the plow pose, and then at some point I'm gonna bring you back into the shoulder stand again, and then we go into like a half shoulder stand. Just are gonna be a few poses there, which is that we are gonna be lying down on the back with our legs up in the sky. Okay, so that's what I mean by the shoulder stand series. Okay, so what we do here is that we're gonna starting from lie down on the back. So you lie down on the back and you're keeping both legs straight, your arms alongside the body with the palm facing down. So now ladies, so if you have the bun in behind your head, you may want to have a move it to the more towards the crown of the head more, yeah, just so it's more comfortable when you are do the position. So you lie down on the back, and then from here on the inhale, you're pressing the arms down, firmly engaging your legs. You can point the toes if you like, and you inhale, lifting both legs up and then sending the toes to go over the head. Now for those that cannot lifting the legs up the way that I did, what you can do is that you can rocking yourself front and back a few times to getting the momentum. Yeah, okay, so up to you. I'm gonna move myself down just a little bit here. Okay, so once again, your arms alongside the body, palm facing down, and you keeping the back of the neck down towards the mat. Tuck your chin slightly towards the throat. On inhale, lifting both legs up, sending the toes to go over the head. So you're keeping your toes to go above your head for now, and then you wiggling the shoulders to go behind the back, yeah, as far as you could go. And then you bending the elbows and resting your hands in the middle back area with the fingers pointing up, and the little fingers are touching side by side. Once you prepare your foundation, next inhale, lifting both legs up toward the sky. So to keeping it safe is that keeping your neck into the same position like this, and don't turn your head side to side. The alignment of this pose is that you want to keeping ankles, knees, hips and the shoulders into same one line. You can look up towards your belly button or look up towards the big toes. Point the toes, flex your feet, yeah, or relax the feet. You can noticing which one is best for you, yeah. When you are relaxing the feet, what happens here is that I can feel right away that there's more body weight on my shoulders. So if I point the toes and then reaching the ball of the feet up, opening up the toes apart, it can helping you to not to have so much of the body weight on the shoulders. When you do this pose, don't tensing the shoulders, yeah, just relaxing it and using your upper arms and your arms here to helping you to stay in the position. Halasana, exhale, sending the toes to go over your head. If you cannot touching the toes down, don't force yourself. Bend the knees to making the position somewhat more easier. But otherwise, keeping your legs straight, you can either supporting your back or resting your arms down onto the ground with the palm facing down, or interlock the fingers, up to you. And we stay here, take deep breath. Your face, your jaw, relax. Back into the shoulder stand Savangasana. Inhale, lifting both legs up toward the sky. Yeah, that you can do, continue supporting the back with your hands or keeping your arms resting onto the ground just like me. For those that has been practicing this for quite some time, a year or so, or if you have the really good core strength, what you do, you can go into the unsupported shoulder stand. Take your time to reaching one arm up, but you still want to keeping your body straight up toward the sky. You have to engaging your legs in this one, yeah, this version. So now we're gonna go into the half shoulder stand, supporting your back, fingers pointing up, yeah. So what you do, You resting your hips down towards the ground and noticing my legs. I will keeping my ankles, knees and hips into the same line. Deep breath. Back into the regular shoulder stand once again. Inhale, straighten both legs up. Again, your knees, ankles, knees, hips, and the shoulders are into the same line. So now we're gonna coming out from the position. You can lower the toes to go over your head. Yeah, if you want to go into the ear pressure pose, you can also doing that. The ear pressure pose is that you bend the knees and you have your thighs and the front of your torso here coming towards each other. And you're keeping the hips and the shoulders into the same line. Your arms can be resting down onto the ground or give yourself a hug. Yeah, and you can squeezing yourself more closer if you like. Depends on how much the back of your neck feel. Yeah. So to come out, all right. I'm gonna come out into the regular way first, meaning I'm gonna roll my back vertebra by vertebra and touching the back of my hips down onto the ground slowly. So to do this, you have to engaging the core because you want to lower down your hips very slowly. You can either bending the knees or keeping your legs for a little bit more of the challenge. And then you're taking the time to lower your upper back first, come towards your middle back, and then your hips. Try to keeping your head down onto the ground if you can. Once the hips touch down, then your legs can come down. Bring your feet apart, go into Shavasana, and you can take deep breath through the mouth one time and let it go. Now you can relax in it. And so there is another way to coming out from this series, yeah, which is I only recommend for those that has been practicing these poses and also the yoga for quite some time because it requires a lot of the neck flexibility and also your strength to helping you to go to do the backward rolling. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna move myself down a little bit more here because I need the room above my head. So basically what I will do is that from the plow pose halasana, I'm gonna bring myself into the chaturanga from there. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna go straight into the halasana. So inhale up, sending the toes over the head. So with this one, yeah, you have to roll the shoulders behind the back, yeah, because otherwise you can get stuck and you cannot roll over. Now the things, the ladies, yeah, if you have the bun behind your head, move it out. Maybe the top of the crown of the head may not be the right place for you at this time. You have to go move to the side a little bit so that's when you roll, it does not get into the way. So when you are here, you bend the elbows as if you try to do the wheel pose, yeah, and you keeping the elbows pointing up toward the sky and the heels of your hands are touched down onto the ground. With this one, you keeping the legs straight. You have to engaging your legs, your thighs, because you want to shooting your legs over, yeah. Okay. Okay, so pressing your hands onto the mat firmly. I'm gonna lift my toes up. This is my little techniques here. So when I'm lifting the toes up, I have the room to send my toes over the head a little bit more. Okay, so from here, and then you can do up dog, down dog if you like. Now we can do in this way for the vinyasa flow, yeah. But if otherwise this is unnecessary, you can just go to resting into the shavasana, yeah. Okay. and then you rest. All right,ค่ะ. Okay, so usually when we do this series, yeah, for quite some time, I would say if you do, 5 minutes or more, sometimes we go up into like 15 minutes, depends on, the ability of your students or for yourself. Once you done this process, what you do is that you go do the counter position into the fish pose, or you can do starting from the fish pose, and if somebody feels like that they can go a little bit more further, then they can go into the wheel pose. And these two poses here is that the focus is that it's a counter position, so that you opening up the throat and opening up the chest, yeah, which is the opposite direction from when we do the shoulder stand. Okay,ค่ะ. So hopefully this video giving you some good information, and also I hope that this video can helping you to starting to do the practice at home. Shoulder stand is a queen of the asana. So if you can do this maybe not every day, maybe every other day, this is can helping you to have a good physical, healthy physical body, and also it's good for the mind to calming the mind down. Yeah, when you have stress, you do this, and then you can feel more relaxed. Any questions? Please let me know. Feel free to contact me through the omsaniyoga.com. Okay,ค่ะ. Namaste. Have a good day.